ade ben pa na be mu nipa dasani a wo wiase a ose soul etinimu obetumi akọ obi fie akoka kire ne se me ba se me ni ubedi dwa me ba se me beto ade na me de we ama adwen ben na woni tirim a oto ade na ma ne boroso na fe otisi nipa so na for start say oto nipa no to nipa koduru baabi na fe de nipa pa ompe onsom ne bo emre ma no no ntumi fa anya hwe o se won soma me wonsom me bo na enso so mi nja wo ma wonko ba bia ufiri me ne obewie he ya me wie wo ha obi akọ nipa papa fie akọchinchim ne nsa afa na sase afa na japade afa mu nipa nyinara na afei ohwe nipa ne din ose wo hu ahi enti no men fanyansa kwan bi nso na mensua nimdie a ye de betete wo nam atete wo de wafa ya wo mu achi ebinumu e de omugu baabi baako na kane ani ho na sebe obekọ be ya ne so adam usio me try say me dware be repew ise me ma un repew me ye de ade dududu asone wasene atamode atusuom untumi ndwane ye foro ship na ye ma abro so a ye yi nipa ni bi e de agupunim se owuo emfa omfa nko sanko asum ni mu ensenkane ni bi no books ni bi wo a usua a ye se ye de nipa ni bi so ho twa to omumu ehye omo eni kan so ye se ye bi kura de ye toto omu twitwa omo nam ewe ye wo kro bi e wo kro mu hanom a omo kura de besi nne yi ukokonom a eni pensa ye twitwa ne ntiawa no ye de adane chocolate wo ho a ye nsese na omo aye chocolate no uyo bibini na utobidi a wo musu ubo wo hu musuo omo de kai eniama bebre wo ho no mo ye yesi ebi mu kura nam na omo twitwa na nimu no so yesi ye no abi kura we etoto bi ewe story ni bi so be ka kire o se ebi no mu na etwitwa omo mema twitwa omo part yesi na treat omo eyawo so onipa ben na soul ekrati ni mu na obeye de enti say I call it the horrors of a soulless man. Sana my friend atetia ye di nipa ni bi famu ye se nkrofo ni bi wo ho a eniama ni bi po omu ntimi nka ye nananom no omu gi omu ni so omu ko yawo mu ekọ brem we nti ena obi a oni kra obeba be si sebe osom bi ayede ama nipa sebra na be donate uso na yaka we tra ye jade ato ho na obibini di akire o de ne kra edema u donate u kra de ma na a soulless man will eat your soul alive. Emo akwa babiom e de ba spiritual hour tumedi eso enne enti a yefra wo dwan de enti a sebe kafrafa cheme wo ya aboa de enti a omodrodro bronsam a omodro ni nipadua no huhuhu na omodi niti aya aboa no eno na ye ba dwendwen ho ade enti na ye etisa ye de nipa gina ho bi a ye de aboa bata no ho de ni nipa niti eye nipadua mpo na omodi aboa aye ni nipadua e de enti a na sa pictures no eya ewo ho I call them signs and tokens and symbols ade na ewo all those symbols no ho ne fapem ni gina ye ede na ye ana eka ese ye hu beyond the pictures aye hu no enkyerase bi wom eno na nne me pese me no mienu nyina ye dom suko na ye hwede ye be hu wom ende ye ko discuss Godhead Sphinx versus the soulless man. Godhead Sphinx versus the soulless man. I welcome you to another episode of Spiritual Hour. I believed you. 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 I believed you, and I send you love. I send you love. I send you love. I send you love. I send you love, and I send you hope. I send you hope. I send you hope. I send you peace. I send you hope. I send you peace. I send you help. I send you help. I send you help wherever you are. That shoulder. I send you help. That hand that will help wipe your tears away. I send that hand. I send that help. I send that help. I send that peace. I send that peace. I send that joy. I send that joy. I send that joy. I send you hope. I believed you. I believed you. I believed you. I believed you. I do not bless you. I send you love. I send you love. Nature Day, I welcome you to another episode of Spiritual Hour. Today we are discussing Godhead Sphinx versus the soulless man. I think so last week, I have told you who a soulless man is. And I'm machiremu achire nkofo a omo soul, machire the biggest soul that Africans have, and why we sing and rejoice over every pain. Ade bi e fa ye hu e kom pain na ye namu bia no na ye de esede ne ye de nwumto ne ye hye ye hu krane we na achechiri obibini e de ato religious bodies ni mu ama enempo enipa bi eye omo say omo ka spirituality no omo so developing modern religion eye group ahodo any manichaeism omo so develop enipa ekom obibini ene ye nyame kese na nipa no adwene ne se ohwehwe bibi firabonten. Last week me ne wo kasa ema wo hu ba bi a we belong in the fourth dimension, and the fall eba nipa so nipa beka this third dimension ene nipa bi a na sabi omo revolve fi mu scientifically omo aha na omo free na omo so ebe develop egurumi nipa omo kind e was asase so na omo entice enipa omo afoli abepie ha na esese omo ascend no no mo de agrandi nipa edan na car sikedie sika any position ni ade omo de agrandi nipa omo falling from the fourth dimension. Now they are here to work on themselves to ascend. Na sankofo we entice omo with say niame nyina omo wu a omo fanko because example ne say wo ba on fashion ko kwa fashion ko say the nipa bani beba ne ho so ehun say you don't belong here. You are not here to look for things, but you are here to work on how you fall and ascend to your originality. Na sankrofo ye omo ye mwa sebio ye fe nipa firi omumu me kyerɛkyerɛ wo anya mini bi ene sedia omubo nipa ena me kyerɛkyerɛ origin of nipa ni bi ena me ma wo te ase se ye nipa ni nyina ye nya de kro ye nye nyame kro emma ena me kyerɛ wo eka kyerɛ wo se Jesus was a hybrid e wo Bible num omo se Holy Spirit no ni oba wo no na kyerɛ se nye nipa nko aba ena enye nyame nko aso ba oye hybrid wo hwehwɛ mu a obekwa kohu e wo apocryphal books ni mu na wo de Enoch bebem na wo de Sphinx abemu se de yesi abofo ne ba afom ni nipa ma ebe de da ya omo be wo Sphinx no abusua yenye nipa koro nti se ya hwehwɛ ye ho enhu nipa ko ayeye me kyerɛ de hu nipa ono so ekreti ye na me kyerɛ all these things na me kyerɛ nipa omo so ye light, children of the light almost fall directly from the fourth dimension baha vibrating on the lower frequency. They are here to ascend omo ababe kaha machire we mu nyina chiro na machire a soul being ono de onyame kase no eti nimu waye trapped e wo baby ayeti we na me to mebo ebubu ni nyina mu e de ma wo last week na me ka chire say find yourself. Find your true self. Know who you are. Know where you belong. So you will not intermarry or unfa will pe enkonkoshe a soulless species be ase. Na wababe ka ahanumu say. Because you don't belong here in the first place. And I'm a chiro nipa omoye uko yikuo. What fall into sankrofo ne ba ha insta say obema omo attract no who you are na wa work on yourself na wa ascend no wo ko lower the more na wa som omo say eye nyame na me ma who say nipa dasani or now human beings don't come from God and answer from the creator eho na last week me no bedu ye na saa asem no enne enso so metwa so me ma ankrankra bia akwaba at the spiritual hour. Now, welcome to the sequel of last week's episode of Spiritual Hour as we delve into the classification theories of who people are. Last week na me ne wo start ye na no ye to so na yaka akomu yie baby ye bedu ye na ye to so me di kan di no kra 6 months ago and na me nya this downloads no it's about 5 episode. Intini ye be 1 2 3 ye climb ye mu pagya ye mu koduru baabi a na ya san amaso because medical aka kiro say ye won krofo ni bi wo kwa ye breedy omo to work around us. Some of us na ye angels no ye ba hanom say ye ba be fa ye nuanom akoye bebie ye nuanom ani ye nyane omo ne ye omo akomi ka bi be fu say say do say ye angels say wo ye bronsam abetumi afre wo say wo ye demon. Nobody will beat you up. Dia meye na meka me nya bronsam me ye angel nti sa wo so ye pokra wo betumi abeka mema we ndi wunya nya meye na meka ana wo na wo betumi a kire me nya meye onim nia wo ya me nim nia meye ti eno na meka sa asem no ne ba beto so. Today we will compare the wisdom of the Sphinx to what knowledge our ancestors left us, who are the soulless. Ye ba be share knowledge be about the Sphinx. Meka Sphinx this is the Sphinx and na ewo efidie no so no. This is the biggest mystery for every black nation. You can actually contact my office and order for your Sphinx pendant. This thing I have never said it in public but enemaka because there are some mysteries yatu na jejemu na yen ye be more than ye brei. So to say, now, me can ya maybe abonte because advert is not in my making. The people that have dwelled with me for 25 years since I started this, are not social media current no, they are still with me. You won't watch it. You won't watch it. But ye can't say some way no. Ye share Sphinx way. Ewo TV so ye history ye Egypt, classic Egypt ni almost stories na ye who Sphinx and people don't talk about the Sphinx much. Na ya me sha me I have a pendant Sphinx no eda no and eda mi kom. I don't talk about it. Eda mi kom it is said dia me originality eda mi kom. Na my dika aka to say be feel said the who na oye creator no ono no yes Sphinx no me kire we nyina last week and then no ye be decode the mystery of that Sphinx na ye hu the soulless man no so the way a ono so ohu Sphinx no and how a ono so duplicating it. So this is the Sphinx. What mystery do you know about this Sphinx? There are encrofono archaeologists ni omo tutu ye nananom hwene eni omo grave ni nyina ne kan say it is believed that Sphinx no there is underground chamber bi wo hwa epie wiase foforo. And it is believed that there is a door by the Sphinx ade we makanda omo hwehwe ekwan ombefa so abie sa door no me maka multiple times say I'm so confident in my spirit say ye be wo akola bi asa akola ni gina Sphinx na enimu pe e na door no wo hwa ampa e be bi me maka sa asem we ato ho enya de omo be hwehwe bibia hu da. It's a mystery. Nenda no yo bibini amibie ho kakra kire. Se wo de ank no etu ukoma, try and master it. Na se wo de Sphinx no so tu ukoma, hu adeko a wo communicate na wo share the soulless man na wo hu say yes, unim ne awo ye. Meto aso. Who are the Godheads? Yendi kan decide no because your topic ni your Godhead Sphinx versus the soulless man. I say me to me define the make kanin nani ye dia bubom na fe ya toaso. So who are the Godheads? Let's recap of the soulless people first. Na fe ya toaso. We have explained how a soulless person is and how they were made into mankind. We have explained what draws a black person to religion. I told you all this last week. Say, ye what nyamekasi ye biti ye mu. Na ye nim say ye care about ourselves. Until no matter how we've been brainwashed, we want to meet our brothers and sisters. We want to unite because adia ye kra ehwehwe enono. Because black people exhibit soul characteristics like singing in the face of problems and laughing and telling jokes in time of oppression. Who doesn't know this? Inti yan yumni bebrebe wo hono mo a medical catch last week say ye ndum bia na ye friend ni soul. It depicted the bigger God that dwells in a black man. Abusia? Because we have souls in us, we are not scared of problems, not sickness. Nyefen yebe su ada form so bi mbeboa ye tunjom cheche ye were na ye kansem ye yimpase de ewo ho because ye nim se de tie bia no ye wo ekra ye wo so eti ye mu nti ye be survive ye betwi afaso eye abomination say religion ama obibini aye mremre aye so emotional bibi kakra bi pim na chese Jesus ambemu a asem na si because black people exhibit soul characteristics makachro dada. The music of R&B, rap, soul and others was invented by black people who were expressing themselves in times of oppression and during their struggle for human rights. A person doesn't have human rights. A person doesn't have human rights. Another thing, adia soulless behaviors. Aye obibini. Eno, enama bosso. Human right. What is human right? A person doesn't have a human right. I've told you. It's a topic for another day. Common human rights. And they are composing songs and creating soul-related creativities to show that they don't have human rights in America. Omo de beto nyuma Bob Marley, I can mention Michael Jackson, name them. Minimum can list a lot of people. Lucky Dube, what were they saying? And I know Mufa communicating. In the 1990s, when Ghana was under Rawlings, he banned many musicians from singing because as the country was suffering, people were rather doing songs like Moses by A.B. Crenshaw. Moses say mawabaido faboma mo kwandem ye ni abrekono into obebane a lot of songs. Many songs and movies were banned in the 80s and 90s. This is because black people use soul-related creativity as their solution for everything. Funeral, they will sing. Birth, they will sing. In riches, they sing. In poverty, they sing. They laugh and make fun of their oppression. That was our behavior. Asemno yebe katre soul na etiye muno. I am using the word soul because me ka ekra ana me ka nhom ana me ka sunsuma ana me ka enkwa. I have to explain the reason I keep using soul because people get confused about these four things. And maybe I will talk about it one day. But for now, I will use the word soul because that is the foundations and fundamentals of this message. We have soulless beings and we have people with souls. Makachro the four no baby a nipa na ya sone so a ye de ayeden ye de aba bedu metoaso. Recently, there was a guy called Ghana Jesus doing funny skits about the Messiah of Almighty Christianity. The man who was used to brainwashing your race. Instead of banning it, you are making jokes with it. This is because black people have the largest souls. They are soul people, people of soul. That is black people. Until now you forgive it. Say you can't forgiveness and not forgiveness. It's not about the forgiveness you know as a black person. Obibini ansana obibini di asem ne beche no. Memo obi an kan say forgiveness and bank yen forgiveness. Forgiveness is something that dwells in our system. Inti obi ya wade a yeka na nipa no afre nipa abepa wo chow. Ana nipa atenase na we ya kane de na we ya kane de na omo ahwehwe asem na siesie de odi fo ne yaka akire no na wapata no na asem na ewu na nipa na timi yi afiri ni mu. Enye wo forgiveness na wokọbọ mpa ye kire obi na nipa na wo ye ne bone tena baabi no onim wo hwe na ye wo say ya forgive you eno na ye spell no. When I was saying this, people say nka forgiveness amba sanka ye be kuku ye ho. When they say facha ye concept of ye de ade che na ma kire wo no, we go through process ye kele asem no na wetumi de ache na wetumi ayi afiri utirim na wetumi agyae amanaka enye the spell na wokọbọ ma Jesus na de wo inflict pain won so no eti baby and you feel they forgiving you eno na ye spell no ma kire mu ende enye no na ye topic no it just came by because people were writing that na mo ho yesiri obi say na say obi kwada prison no kunni a na won fa ncha no mo na mo ka forgiveness Bible ka forgiveness no e kire mi say obi kun be nka ho pa to e kire mu ana it was so enti ebibifo e wa akoma kese na hwago akwa we sa akwa no podan say mi hu ni Jesus ni biom wagya ya na no ni obi ko bo blows wo platform so no Jesus no wo so ye Jesus ye hwe wasoma afa wahu say abeye serious nti huntumi. We joke over everything. Can you ask me a question? You like just say a behavior. So we are able to forget it near movie on as soul people because we have a bigger soul. We are soul people and we are soul people. Just say yakuma so. Now let's look at soulless characteristics. Material soul characteristics. So to me, by betrol the soulless characteristics. A soulless being has no morals. Inti minim se microphone o mo revolving o mo abehye mu say o mo ye black so. Se den yo mi to me hu me yanka nokre. Blacks o mo characteristics na maka akire onu. Ye hwe nipa e wo hanom aye ne o mu di nya ade blacks. Wa wunu ya black no to nchen na abefa ne kwa abruche kwan odo fa so no. You see a black man or a hybrid. And I had evolving from A Pinibi. Who are you? Who are you dealing with? Who are you? I wanted there. You funu one. I would the internet catch a revelation say I would there or ba would there be a tini film because it's a portal. I be a bit to me a film about Monfanchame and unto no be to me wumpo na sabi or we na kolani nipa complete. It's a portal, anything at all that want to experience this universe. Aha, this plane, this third dimension. Or pass that through that gap. Intimatron the characteristics of a soulless being. Or no so swear, only morals. Adia oye no, only pass adia oye no, and yena oye. Why would you do that? Me say, makatro ye funu de ye way, or big to me more treating you kunu, big to me more treating you baby san say, eh. Inti akoma ben pa na de nipa yam hwe obi bisa me asem bi won na me mpese meyi na no o se se nipa we enye wa nka obi enim no wogana ha inti eba ne sen na sese de eye ne se na me se wan na okay na me ka chen say ye were lot of species on this earth because ye soulless being inti se wona wo de ne kwa abrochire wona wo bo ane ma ne sabi obeduru ba bia wabedu he doesn't care. There's no soul in him or her inti no ono o ka wasem kra bibi mpem no won say wa you have a soul inti ade a wo ye obi ehun kra hwe sadia wa wo pempem wo tete ewurade ade a me ye de anyo you want to make peace wona wo soul but obi o ye soulless being no the characteristics na me to one kasa your calculation. A spiritual person does not need religion, but a religious person does. Religion is the moral code for protecting the behavior of a soulless human beings. Meaning say we are making the because only morals. Inti esese onye bibi e behye mrapete e de amane morals chese ya e yembre e behye a obedi so bare because ono oni soul na soul ne ebema ebepem wo ama wahu sese no oni bi nti se yanhwehwe mra bi ama na eno de emfa ebetija. For a spiritual person, your body is your temple. Nti na wo hia religion, wo hia asoridan. We ewo Bible mu ana meboa. Bible anka me pese me koti ba wunim wankasa Google na koti. Or say your temple, your body is the temple of God. Ana meboa. Ewo Bible mu. This is someone who has a soul. Every soul person is spiritual. And everybody spiritual believe that this body or mechanism is the temple for the soul. Our morals, onim what to do and what not to do to the fellow human being. Or care about the yonko, or you're grateful for a little help. That is people with soul. People without soul or soulless men, omu ni morals, until no here fraternities like church, so that church no will give them moral. I didn't think that church beba beka say mama aka achire me. I didn't think every Sunday ese me ko no mo ka chire me say mama nye bone. If I have morals, I don't need you to tell me say my warrior mama mfa me kunu echi. It's a soulless man who doesn't have morals that needs a law that will force him to obey the rules of life. Enunti ene ye ko school, enunti ene ye ko asori. Na onim so say asori dan mu eho no mu na obenya laws any morals. But a person with a soul is spiritual, no believe is and the body no ene ye the temple for ni soul no. Nti ohia religion, ohia physical asori dan ya obi de nsa esi. A spiritual person's church building is his body from head to toe. This is biblical. A religious or a soulless person needs a building and a physical temple. The temple, baby, I'm on nam na e fa he call her. Unipa emobo. They need a pastor and a leader to guide and constantly remind them of how to behave and live, because naturally they are without soul, and it is the soul that communicates morals. Until they need Obi to tell them this every day, to remind them how to behave. This is a behavior of a soulless man. A soulless person is a savage. Onim ni awaya mano on kaipo odidi ya no de na no atwitwi fom. A soulless man or soulless beings are responsible for everybody becoming wicked, because they are no. I am telling you, you don't know a poor man until the man becomes rich. You don't know a powerless man until the man becomes powerful. You will only find a grateful being when the person is up there. Na okai dia waya mana onu eno ye a person with a soul. Eya mamo hamuhu bebre. Wo ya de ma obi no wan appreciate no san say wudi nka ho a men how ho. The person is a soulless being. Ohia obi to guide no to know morals. So obi ya papa ye mfa boni ntua neka. We ena ya de aye nim ena ye kwa asori da bia no ma remind ye. Nti so obi ase ogu asori na uka bia na so yonte a na obedidi obi atememe enwore. They want to also have a soul to manifest as children of God. Because they don't have a soul, they call people. Enti na me say wonni mo ho a na wonni baabi a woko. Because se wonni mo ho na hu baabi a woko a na wo increase. Se wonni mo ho na se woko baabi a nsa se woko a, they feed on your soul. Notice this and mark it down. So, religion is their guide to control their carnality with guidelines into ascension. Nti no eye bibia ye create ena u create car ewo oyela ye digum ewo say ya ye say say ya ye say na se wo soul la wo yare mpa, the body will heal itself, because the soul is everything. We na binum eni bi nti they go to places ya promise you say ye be ma omo ascend. They know say omo to me ascend by themselves, so because they didn't come from there. So they need to go to places where they will give them this promise. Now, do you belong there? I continue. When people with souls start churches, they grow to the point that the church cannot contain their souls. A lot of them. The other day, with them the trim, also for paying be eba me ho. Now or no obe consultation anyways. Ena all kasa no say obi kan asem we kire no o kire na de onkoye na sa asofo ne pa de ade oye na ne hwan ne wanwa o kire na de onkoye ade okoye ni nyina no anye yie ehwa na me ka kire ne se onim bibi ansa na obi a be ma na akwankire se onye no oni nipa ne nante enkogine nsuom ansa na nipa ne de akwankire na ma no they should walk into the middle of the river. And son oni pa ne de akwankire na man or say that is demonic, that is barbaric. And I make a and say because we don't understand a lot of things. Tie ye won samanfo omu ghosty around. Huh? Na say omu assign omu so omu ndi wechi a no mu ha wadwen a omu ha wadwen a baabi a wo bekọ bia kasa bia wo beka bia no omu te baabi a wo betimi agina aka asama na awaboa obi ensamanfo di nechi baabi a obegina ne nakasa akere na de a onya ensamanfo ne ntepe eye the middle of river ehọ no gina ho kasa na say obi ghosty around somebody a on te kasa na na nkomo na woni ni dia na direction na wo de manipa no ensamanfo no omo nte na omo asɛ no ana omo abɔ omo ho adwa nti uma ne direction na okoye ebe ye adwuma nti onko frɛ the same pastor na wabetena ha na obedidi na tem no non kan kire ne say Maame Grace say ubetumi aboa me ba woni mi nkogina nsuo ne middle na woni mi ndi nkomo na me ka kire nsa sema me ne waka wa ha sesi ya no wo free me office na se wantumi antwe nipa no so ne na nkogina nsuo no mu na waka asem we kire na eno so nsamanfo no mbeti me office ha they don't have that right omo do sa level no to enter here afi okoye wahu me office me fa kokon ba ho obese nipa nso nipa na de o kire na ye right just that nipa no so lack small baby as o communicating nti so nsamanfo de obi echi a we spiritual person na ohwe me a nsamanfo de obi echi na woni ne communicate a woni ne communicate mo nante nko river ni mu kakra na mo communicate ho na mo communicate a nsamanfo no mo nte e na won so so a obi ne wo kogina nsuo middle ene wo communicate nya bibia na ye evil sometimes no knowledge no eye style bi ade a meka sese eye ancient enu nti ne yede mo nante ede mo ko nsuo mfimfini ekobọ mo esu mami fancy ha nya sa mystery ne ne meye maybe that kro me call life no ma ye no we bisa me because I'm preparing something for you won't say you call life ache I'm coming with a different thing where you will enjoy keep watching and now what throw comment section so at the ato comment section so the characteristics of soulless beings eno na mebobo ama ono ohia obi so be ka kire ne da bia ena ohia so mo be frefre nipa so when you go near see donate to soul now why say up the people guiding this don't have souls they need your soul to ascend they will harvest it or one hour donate so harvesting po omombre nti se obi ekwa asori a ubonso obi wo okwa asori osofo ni mpenasem ye wombi mu o akwa asori 100 years ye nhya o nkom da obekwa kwotena animu pe ye be hye de ote ne nchen ne nkom ono ye nhya ne nkom da ye wobi wo osofo no bebo mpa ye pia no mmofom da these are soul beings we would deal with that one day we continue we are discussing Godhead Sphinx versus the soulless man, and you are watching Spiritual Hour with the Goddess herself, the voice of our ancestors, the mouthpiece. They speak through me, they hear through me, and they drop every particle of information through me to us. Because the church is not for a person with a soul. You have to donate. And then you and then your voice note about phone so but I have a soul so I laugh over your a person with a soul has the church already inside Bible account with you. Bible account with. So the physical building can't help him. The head contains the temple. If you are with a soul, your head, your body is the temple. That's why the head has the template of our entire body. When you see the statue of a god with an animal head and human body, it tells you that the template is animal and the body is of soul. Ade we mechirem o. Meto me bo pa na machirem. O de monhye Africa for no omo Sphinx no so wahu say de tie hwe o eni o. Na hwe the way a omo ye other images no omo ye nditi aboa. Normally most of them ebiti ye odwan, ebiti ye nantwie. Your template is in your head. And your head is what controls your body. Utino ena ye wo template bibia egu so. Na utino ne control your body. Mo fanche me enunti no obi tri seya sebe odabola so a onim ne hu da naked a onim. So all these signs and all these pictures na muhunu, you have to decode it and understand the meaning. Enti so nipa niti ya aboa de a ni behavior be ye den because template no ne control body no. So nipa niti eye nipa na ni body ni ya aboa ni ti no template no eye nipa ebe control aboa body no they be behave like a soul. So look at the Sphinx, how it looks like. Until you can never talk about human beings without animals. And even scientifically, there is no difference between animals and human beings. We are animals. Until it is plants and animals. You don't see human beings anywhere. I continue. That is why the African statue by the pyramid has a human black person with a big nose like the head and body of a lion or the animal. The Sphinx, no, that is it. She, sawusha ubehu. Ne nimuno, eye nipa da se ni enim, ne wo nose. It's talking about blacks. Hey, my God. Sometimes namakuma. How do you even understand these things as an African? We say we a sheep. How? Why? Why are you? I don't know you join. Ready? How? Why? Why do you admit this? A full-grown man with children and wife admits on national TV that I am you join. Hey! How? Why? Obibini. If you didn't revolve from something, then I don't know. The temple or the head controls the entire body's desires. So when your head is correct, your animalistic body can be in check. But when your head is an animal, your body is going to be directed by it. You can check your husband's behavior and see if the head is animal or human being. Inti sa images too ya who screen is you yourself, where do you belong? Looking at your behavior. Do you have control over your life? So when your head is correct, your animalistic body can be in check. Na inti se suban wu behave it se be facha me aboa. Oni obibi e skirt bi ya oni omoda. Usha, what is up there? Is your template animal or human? Because if your behavior is looking like animalistic, means your head is this. So these two images, one kasa, choose your choice. Where do you belong? This is mystery. This is one of the biggest mystery for Africans, looking at the Sphinx. What do we make out of this? These people they always have groups. They have been there for hundreds of years. Trying to decode this, making research. At the end of the obeton wa jiska. We are sure say yeti said ye na nanoma de picture to hama ye. Wo hwe hwabu ye oda hwe. Hwe niti. Hwe ne hwene. Nkrofo ye agere wo ho akobubu ni nyina afiri ho. Soulless beings. This is the order of religion from spirituality. People who need religion have animal heads. In fact, including body, because they believe they are sheep, and you know. People who are spiritual people have human heads with animal body, so they have control. People like me. Don't get confused, because when they say people with spirituality are all spiritual people are, and yet time ye wu asem ne ye ka ne ha, and yet enviness ne jealousy won't kind you make you who you are. So be a spiritual person will be grateful from obi or directing no buano ama na brabo nyina sesa ne na yemu ne nadidie mu ene ne nabusua nyina obekai papa. I'm telling you, say wuti we a spiritual person wuti eye human being. We a spiritual person wuti eye human being. You don't care about views. And yet spiritual popular person assemble na obegina ye big. That is animal behavior. Check your head. Tina ye say men nyam mwade. Enfantefo na tai kan sabe men nyam mwade. Maybe awo. Now let's look at African Sphinx. The nose of all known African Sphinx has been broken by Aborofo archaeologists. The Sphinx of Egypt had a big nose looking like Akebulan, as the head and the body were made up of a mysterious animal. First, the body has wings. Look at it, and the screen is on. It has claws. It has fish scales. It has the tail of a lion. If you are an African and this is not hanging around your neck, you will never know who you are. This is it. Would they look at it? Why this? What kind of mystery is this? Nenimu ye nipa o. Ewa Bible mo, me share na mi hui no jinasi kaka ne dua so. Mi chameni nkosa onyami egwama wokumunu no Juda mu abusia ko mu jata no ni a David mba mu nyina ni a wedi nkunimu no osatade ehu na ne 90 say yawa na nenim ti so jansrama na ni trimu ti so dwanhu wifita me pesa me komfa. It is in the Bible describing the kind of whatever. And Africans, blacks and Akebulans, we have what our ancestors describe as. They put it in a mystery form for you to decode it and know who you are. Ujina ho emo broni archaeologist we bubu ade ehwini nyina ebebu symbol se wo Israel nyina Egypt nyina ye tu kwan ekọ Israel ye ntu kwan ko Egypt da. Do we have souls in us? This is a message the ancestors left for us to decode, that everything that moves, crawls, flies, swims, or runs on earth is under the control of the head template, who is the owner of the earth, the Son of God. Who is the Son of God? That's another question. A black man. Everything your ancestor is telling you that this is you. And all the scales, all the claws, all the fish, and all the tails, and all the wings is trying to depict to you that everything that is on earth is for you to control. Control it with your human head, a proper template, and guide them. So this place will be a peaceful place for you. So this African continent can be a peaceful place because we are the biggest. What have you turned our heads into? We are all sheep. The soul species, the one with the big nose, just like the Sphinx, but the head needs the body. It is the template that controls the body. Your body can never control the template or the head. We, you bet me adwin ho akwachi. Every African. Na se metam we di to me kom beto a nan say mo amunimu hu ye. Now I have eye of Ra around my neck, and I have a bigger sun around my neck. Before, na me wo apple ya bite half. ewo ho na me wo ginyame symbol ni nyina na ya me de tutu me kom but kasanti na me yi ato because attention no should be on the message. What do you tell your child about these things when you see it in people's history? The history or the mystery I'm giving you now, these archaeologists, they don't write these things for you. Because so who we are, be ginger one time. I Sphinx way saying ho near the gold that saying ukoma. Tell me why it will not ginger you. Because it's your story, it's your mystery. A banasa you become fearless. Unim say bibia wu ye bia no bibia ntumi ntwi fa wo so da. E wo wiase. You know. Say who power over anything that flies. Who power over anything that area will form. Who power over anything that scales. Who power over anything that the lion like bibia. What do we know about this? Images or much running and no more imaginity aboa. You are happy, you are rejoicing. What is the template and what is controlling you? What is ruling you? What shall you leaders your more kromu hey? Ebinom or my braboni or musua. The other day, no almost train be almost testy. Na akonya accident. And omucha video na mema omuchuche bi ma me na metena asidin na me hweye na me bisa se nti sa de we pass abrofo ehwe sa video we ya edin asem na omo beka fa bibifo ho a whole train line e wo wuram lorry kwan bi entwam e ba ne sen e na sa tipa truck ni tumi kokrosse ho na nti omo kwa try ade no so no omo amfa sa aka na omo kita flag red no omo amfa ndi train anim anko no mo ndi kan anhwe kwan no so 1 mile ansa na train naba no mo ehu omo de ko fukasa. At this point I ask some of our leaders omo head no template na esisu na ye nipa head and I am more head. What is controlling them? Animalistic behavior wo ana maybe so mom fancy hey. Obibini the other day guy bi anafun ayesebo fruit ntohuro uni ntohuro we American ntohuro no mfantefo na bete ase no jina say before broni beba no or the ship buy and na slave trade or the ship buy stop that propaganda. Slave trade no started when or ship or to me a ship and enko befa gold no wa ha de ayeden obefa gold no wa there so to me a shape and kobeye gold na me call ni page me wadaji o me call ni page ni so na me share ya na me say akwa we kura me say ni to aye busy mami nja no. So all the creatures of the earth and everything in the world are necessary for the man of God, of the owner of the earth. That is a black man maka until he ascends to his rightful realm. He will use every creature for his good until the time comes. Ye will be biao. Just opportunity is offered to us. Said ye be ascend. Nenso so. This is the wisdom of the Sphinx of Egypt. Since a Sphinx ni bibia wo won ho na medical di ama wo. African men can eat or use any creature on earth. Use the air, trees, water, and land. Everything is for the Son of God. So I don't understand why you are worshiping a tree and worshiping animal and worshiping anything. I don't understand. It's for your use. Water is for your use. Air is for your use. The earth is for your use. Tell me why you are worshiping anything. They are for your use to ascend. They are your help. So you are able to live peaceful and concentrate on your ascension. Obibini. Or see there be. Into all these things, no, they are for your use. And nuntina, eya, omo beme no. Na mama omo aye Sphinx no. No omo de esi omo de omo de esi omo office. Ye won krofo bi omo beme ye. Me omo ye bi kura omo ma. Eno ye a whole something. eno menka se na menka me se meka bibia wa na menka da bi enya ne sa ho when we say to say nkrofo ye business with spirituality nti ade ne bi wo kwa ase nipa ne mben we ye na wo ka wan hwe be te say advert nti na ye amenkeka sa niama no what you say ba omo ben me no mu bisa me I'm able to tell them say okay so this is that okay sanka Africa sebe mpanyimfo sanka omuti no eye nipati ebinum omuti ne ye nipati na anka template na e wo so no control body na anka Africa ha akola bia wo gold Sphinx no Sphinx no ne replica na anka si ni dem e jinja akola no energy omo nye because Africa ye wo gold e so bia wo bi ebi hu bi se nkrada ti omo asabe omo adwene mu da ho no na omo ayeye bi na omo de asisi omo mba ho na mofra no ehumi guso na ejinja mofra no omo. I will try and get a replica of the original Sphinx with the big nose and African man's head. That is the Godhead. It is the key to our key of existence. That is the biggest mystery about the Sphinx. Say, in fact, yeah, the better screen so amauna wankasa wehu. Why? I wanted to bring some of the Sphinx to the studio, but yeah, picture no. Why? We are discussing Godhead Sphinx with the soulless man. So African man's head is even the nose, maybe en kwanafa for the skin. And that is the mystery about the Sphinx. Ebinumo ayeye bi amomo omoma ebimu nso ayeye ni necklace ni ade omo ben me no omo ayeye ni necklace na dede da omkon ebinumo aye ni ayi a band wristbands I did da omo nsa. Ebi practice spirituality o enye dededede o. Enye dededede. Whatever you do, get the Sphinx and understand the mystery of your soul. If you don't learn more about the Sphinx, now you'll be near. So we will soul unkwadia. Your soul will linger back and you will be going around looking for solutions. Because what will open your soul up? No, nemo menia me waha se beboa una wa sende no and I will do atoso. People will be saying, I want to know my purpose on earth. Please first know if you have a soul or not. You will only know your purpose when you know who you are. So know who you are, your kind of species. Know if you have a soul. And crophobia or moon soul, no more moon until they are harvesting your soul. Those who have a soul and have opportunity for ascending, no, or John things. Ensuo emframa endua animal bibia waha se beboa wo na waye peaceful no wa ascend no to set the garden of Eden no na bibia wo ho Adam and Eve no mo nsum dua wo ho enya sem ketwa. Watch the Sphinx for the soul people and understand your purpose. Your head is the boss of the natural earth. So if your head is the boss of the natural earth, it means you are the earth template. So if you are the earth template there and you will control bibia inti aden na dia wo control no wo som no asem ni o asem no enu ni we na wanhwa wo be kasa san na afi wo bo na wo komete asem ni awrehosem. That is why natural resources follow black people wherever they go. Na ya diamonds no ma befa, cocoa no ma befa, we no ma manganese no ma befa, gold no ma befa, we no ma befa, we no ma befa. I fed the lithium. The more they take, the more we discover. Nenso so bibini. Esi o ma ni ti no enye nipa ti da. Di ane nana symbol ane nana di esi we esi screen so a wo hwe obibini se on read the meanings da nti bibi be krole kramai krama ebeba be control bibini because we are lost, we losing the memory na template ni adniti ni cross your pa abuati. Oh mercy, oh mercy. Trees, fishes, birds, animal, gold, diamond, cocoa, fruit, sea, rivers, clean air, waterfalls. That is your heritage as a black man. They are here for you to live here peacefully. So you ascend. Aden to no bibini, reduce it to nothing. Adieni kita ni nsem se nkura na ye jeko. Wa fetre ye benya accident. Na minim se oho na omote na omokasa obi ye nka bio. Commandfo no when na say mo vibrate what. Because look at where the tipper truck is sitting. Na hwe ba bia train ni fiba. Nti che say mo amani pakrampo am endi anim 1 mile amfa phone. Okasa na mo ba na nti nka 1 mile no na nti koduru ba bia de no na train ni break no enye kora nka twio na nka nche 1 mile. Odi bebo mi say zoom. Omo wie so a we so da TV so ene ye ka ho asem tra. Where are the journalists? What is your job? Ade obi a ope views. Nima dia mo de ko ada na Ghana for mo pe fame sa. So on create hwe kora no e famous ope. On impact hwe kora ope. E ni business. Eden adwuma eni ha no so aha ye nkwan bi so ana. Ha! Edio. Medwen ho a Maame Grace mintumi nte ase da. So bibini wo history, wo mystery nie, who you were nie, how you should regulate your life. Esi wo gman wo nana eja de esi ho ama. O se waso asi kura wo kogina wo na wo hwe na wo yemum ni ye kana wo nte kura kiki wo ho se wo so no nko a be connect. Obibini se da onte ye. You are not the head of money or artificial things. Those are for beings whose head is animal and body is the human being. They have mastered plastic innovations and synthetic resources. Man, know thyself. Oh. This is not you as African. You are not the head of money or artificial things. No, never. We are not. If you have a soul, this is not you. This is not your portion. Those are for beings whose head is animal and body is the human beings, because there is no template. They have mastered plastic innovations and synthetic resources. Medical cultural resources are natural. The universe belongs to you. You are the universe and the universe is you. This one is not you. But tell me, how many Africans will not chase the soulless man's plan? How many of us? Do we have our head as humans, or are all our heads have become animals? Your behavior is too weird. Mama who we are. The lesson here is that your soul is the kingdom of God. Your soul is the kingdom of God. Baby any wa akwa ware 72 wa baby any ho a ukwa na anti gold so ye ne nam bi so wa ye hu so. Your soul is a deep soul because everything on earth is for you. If you know yourself, then these things that I'm saying, your body should be shaking by now. So people are spiritual people. Soulless people are human beings. Maka. You will receive the kingdom of God, meaning awareness of your soul. If you are listening to me and you are African, you want to receive the kingdom of God. It is the awareness of your soul. Work on your head. Make your head a soul head, so you are able to have a proper template to control the body, the animal body. You will receive the kingdom of God, Makachro. So people do not need church for good behavior. Soulless people need the church because they are savage. They need religion for morals and to give them the imagination of a soul because they are soulless. A soulless person cannot achieve the kingdom of God. No matter what a black person does, he can never lose his soul. That is who we are. I send you love. I send you that powerful and the greatest energy. I send you that light energy. I send you that vibration. I send you love. I send you that energy. I send you human heads. Shalom. Peace.